What's up, everybody? Gonna be a chill, just chatting stream as I drink my coffee and play some Backpack Brawl Hero Battles. I got a variety of different delicious breads with cream cheese and jam and avocado and everything seasoning, and I'm gonna munch away while I play my idle clicker game, wake up before I go off to work. No lawns. Let's see. I think I'm just looking through the TF. What's up, Elder? Well, I got that loud, don't I? We can bring that down. There we go. Yeah, I just woke up, barely had my coffee. Just kind of wasting time clicking as I go. I have. Oh, I got a new quest. A boom slang, a broom, and 50 extra gold from items. I need to finish up this round so I can start over. Probably be. I could probably do that with anybody. 50 extra gold from items. I could probably actually get some of that going right now. Try that. We're gonna look for anything that gives gold. Swap out of better. It's vampirism. That's not gonna do me any good. Know if I need it. What's up, Muna? Just got the title of your stream Sunday. Hopefully everything's better now. Yeah, no, it didn't get better. It got worse. So I had the family cat passed away. Two of three passed away. We have one left. And then I was told by back channels that I was going to be awarded a rather lucrative large job for my Friday schedule. And I got the announcement and they ended up giving the bid to somebody else. That hurt. I wouldn't have been so upset had I not been told behind the scenes that it was going to go to me and got my hopes all excited. And then I dropped my phone and broke the screen, so I don't have a phone. That's why I'm playing my idle clicker in here in the studio. I don't have a phone right now. It's in the shop, $400 to get the screen fixed. Kind of felt like that was a ripoff, but I don't have insurance on the phone, and I didn't buy, and I wasn't gonna buy a new one. I kind of think that the phone insurance is a ripoff. What do you guys think about phone insurance? Because they usually want like an additional like 25 to 50 bucks a month, and then when you actually take it in, there's like a deposit, not a deposit, a deductible of like 150 bucks, and it ends up costing you about $400 in the long run anyway. So I always think it's trash, and I set that insurance money aside in my bank account anyway, so that when I break it, I just pay for it out of pocket. I haven't found anything that's gonna make me any money, so let's sell some junk and flip the thing a few more times and see if we get lucky. No, nothing. Okay, we're gonna fight. And then yesterday at work, I got some, I don't know what, but you know, I work at a hardware store 2 days out of the week, and I got something on my hands and it got in my eyes, and I had to leave work early and come home. And I spent all yesterday from probably 1 p.m. until even right now, I can feel my eyes burning a little bit. I was literally walking out to the backyard pool and just dunking my head in it and washing my eyes out every couple of hours just because it burns. It kept getting better, otherwise I would have gone to urgent care, but still just felt like crap. Okay, I could switch these two out with that and put the starfish in there. That's gonna get me more off of these guys. And then, that's about it. Still looking for things that are gonna provide me money, and I'm not finding anything cool. There's an egg. Awesome. That'll help. And there's another egg. Extra awesome. That's it. That one, I don't like fish. They don't really do anything for me. I won't need that. Bow tie. Just to give myself a few more spins of the dial here. There we go. Another egg. Just what we needed. Excellent. Now we can start fighting. Yeah, it was a rough weekend for me, and I wasn't too happy about it. Oh man, that's messy.
A crack in the armor. I shall mend it.
I almost want to lose a couple turns here. How many brooms did I got? 1 of 5. We're just wasting money to buy brooms for no other reason. Buy them. Oh, another golden egg.
You left your perfume on the pillow and your whispers in the air. Got your face stuck in the mirror and I keep finding your hair. Got a big box in my closet.
Where am I gonna put this?
Oh, and I keep finding dog ears that you left in my books.
I'll have to put it over. Oh, I can put it right there where it looks fabulous. Okay. There we go. But I got a smile on my face today because the weather's gonna be okay. And even though I didn't get my lucrative job that was gonna completely legitimize my business and have me set for the rest of the summer, I'm still grinding. So I picked up some individual yards to add to the list. I'm gonna hit those today. Hey, we made sapphire. As soon as we make diamond, then we start unlocking some new stuff. I don't think anybody's gonna make diamond today. All right, let's click on some red dots like we used to do in Marvel Strike Force. And on top of that, all that crap, I had to watch the Neverending Story 2. For our rating, we're going to be going over the Neverending Story 2, and it's so bad, there's discussion of us talking. We're talking about maybe watching the Neverending Story 3 and doing them together to rip the Band-Aid off. They are that bad. When we go into our rating on Thursday, tonight, when we go into it tonight, it's going down. What's this? A death howl? How do you make it? Oh, wow. Use the soul stone on one of these rat liches. And what's it do? Inflicts 1 poison per mana on opponent. Use 4 mana to inflict a curse per rat. Gain 1 mana per rat if you have less than 4 mana. So it'll always make sure you've got enough to pop off, but not anymore. This and Starred Rat gain 1% faster attacks per curse on opponent. This is actually really powerful on the right build. There's a lot of builds where you can get a lot of curses and then faster attacks. It just makes it just steamroll. That's really cool. Oh, and rubies. We unlocked rubies. That's cool. All right, let's go back here. We're gonna see what our quests are. The boom slaying, the brooms, and the extra gold from items, and we're gonna hit a random character. I gotta say, I never saw the Dollar trilogy, but watching our rating, I'm now interested. Yeah, you know what, Moon? If you want, just watch a few more dollars. I think that was the peak of the franchise, and it's also only 2 hours, so it's not the hugest investment. Solid movie. Just solid movie. I have purchased with in-game currency because I'm free to play. Sage, Dwarf, and Morrow. Celeste is unlocked by the calendar right now. And I've played a little bit with Tink, Nymphadora, Harkin, and Enoch because of their calendars when they were available. I haven't played with Buzz, actually. I've played with everybody now. Sage is a lot of fun, but her build is very straightforward. You just upgrade her guns, and that's it. Like her guns and her bolts, and that's it. You have to kind of like pick a secondary route with, let's just play it with Sage and I'll show you. See, she's got these bolt guns and the satchels per item, not bolts, inside 25% chance to get 1 iron bolt. So the satchel on shop entered. So the satchel will drop an iron bolt 25% of the time per weapon that's in here. So when you have 3 guns, you're getting a bolt almost every time you go into the shop. And you use these iron bolts, they combine to make a better bolt, a razor bolt that does bleed. And that on its own is pretty good in a useful route and strategy by just going to bleed strategy. But you can upgrade it from there to fire bolts, death bolts, poison bolts, all sorts of stuff, and go a different route. And then that satchel, add 1 quantity to bolts inside the bag at start of combat. Every negative inflicted on opponent by items inside gains you 1 mana. So when you start hitting them with bleed or fire or poison or something, you start gaining mana with this character. Though I don't really find a necessary need for it, except if you go that rat route. We just saw that one rat that you could use it on. You know, there's items that use mana. It's just, you don't necessarily have to use that with her. It's all about upgrading your guns and bolts. And there's different equipment that go in here to make your guns better, shoot faster, all sorts of stuff. I usually put this thing down in the bottom. Then I start building out my stat. There's a broom. We're supposed to be buying brooms today, so I guess we'll get that. We could make a poison bolt once we upgrade this bolt. And there is another bolt. I'm gonna check that right now. I'm gonna check rats too. I think I'm gonna use rats as my secondary. They redid the rats in this game, and there's a whole new build path for rats that you can go in a variety of different ways for different characters. Makes it pretty good. All right, what's my stamina drain at? 62. I could probably throw the broom in there and it wouldn't do too bad. Let's see, we want to put this here because that's gonna do that thing. That's gonna bring our mana draw to 134, which is a little over. Without having a banana or something to replace my stamina, where, you know, you don't want to pull over 1 and we're pulling 130. That's all right, we'll make it. Like, we'll probably lose a couple of matches in the beginning until I get something that helps me out. See, she runs out of ammo
Really big shield.
and then slows down on damage a lot. Well, got a bolt. There we go. Combine that. I'm gonna uncheck that. I got a free bolt. I don't need the one that fell out. There's that, and we'll put a rat in here. We could use this as a, if we get a second one, we can turn it into a wand and give it to a black rat. Start making that lich rat.
Rift Silence Sacred.
Okay. Here's another gun to go with that gun. Double them up. Actually, let's go this way. You here, here. If we get another bolt, I'll add it to the list because these actually get 1, 2, the straight across and 1 down. And so I put this one up here so it gets both those bolts. Clicky clicky, let's go. Oops, I can't do that. Dang it. Well, we'll check him. We'll get him next time. Then we'll make a black rat out of that guy. Oh, I can make a poison bolt. That's cool. Let's do that. Put you there. There. We'll lock that one in case we don't get a free bolt next time. It's so weird being without a phone. I had such trouble falling asleep last night that I went and got my kid's phone
Your last breath.
and put it in my room with an alarm on it. I'm not gonna wake up no matter what, but just the worry that for some strange reason I'd oversleep today. And just having a cell phone next to me at night just helped me sleep better. Really weird. Kind of scary that I'm that dependent on a phone. Yeah, we're gonna grab this one. We'll put it here, but we're gonna swap places so that they go together. This one uses 3 dots, so I'm still getting all 3 arrows, all 3 bolts for it. And we'll do this, and we're gonna drop that broom out of here so we can make a wizard wand or a willow wand. Still pulling 145, so we do run out of stamina. I wish I had a banana to put in here, but whatever. This is a cheap arrow. We're gonna lock it in. Hopefully we get a drop and then we can combine it and we'll have 3 razor bolts next time. Guy's got a pretty basic setup. His thorns won't affect us any because we're doing ranged weapons.
The poison has spoken.
Ranged weapons and pets not affected by thorns. That's cool. All right, we did get a dropped bolt, so we'll put that up here. We're gonna put the poison one here. Oh, look. We can inflict curses, which remove health from the opponent for 60 seconds. This is kind of powerful. So 1 every second for 60 seconds, which removes 3. So you're gonna remove, what's that, 180 health from the opponent over a minute. Not to mention, you can also cleanse and inflict more on skull activations, but we don't have any skulls. Spine growth, if we were using thorns, we could utilize this. It gains us some thorns and makes us kind of like, when they hit us, it hurts them. It's not a bad idea. Maybe something we work with. This one you could put on ranged melee or pets to steal health. That could be actually probably the best bet, I think, is doing that. Help keep us alive while the bow does its, while the crossbow thing does its work. And then this one for food. We're not gonna have any food. I was hoping I would get a Rat King one, something like that for my rat build, but whatever. Probably go with this, I guess. Is there a way to get, there we go. Get all 4. Ooh, all 5. I got the wand too. That worked out well. I'll go with the cheap bolts so it makes another razor bolt. I can pull one of these. This isn't a terrible idea because I could combine this and make some a blood rat and then this a vampire bat and then combine it to make this Count Ratula, which inflicts a lot of bleed. So I think that's what I'm going to try and do, is try and pull in a bat and then build toward Count Ratula. The cheese would be helpful. What's up, Sean Woody? Well, hello, my guy. I was just recounting the shitty weekend that I had for Memorial Day weekend. Or Memorial Day weekend and week, I guess.
Silent sacred.
I'm over it, though. I'm on to blue skies and greener pastures. I always say, if the grass is greener on the other side of the fence, build a pool and flip your neighbor off. Let us recount the ways, Sean Woody. Family cat died. Number 2 of 3. I got 1 cat left. Dropped my phone. It's in the shop right now. $400 to get it repaired. My son got sick. I got something in my eyes that's got my eyes burning really bad from the hardware store. And the major account that I was told I was going to be awarded, when they announced the bid, it went out to somebody else. And so, yeah, it was not a great week for me. But all that's behind me. I'm smiling now. I don't know why I'm smiling, but I'm smiling. All right, Titanwood Repeater on its way in. Let's go. Gain 1 damage per starred bolt, so we'll have at least 3 bolts starred. Use 3 random starred bolts. Use 5 mana to gain 1 for 3 seconds. And on critical hit, 1 random starred bolt gains 2 quantity. So getting this thing to crit is actually pretty valuable until we get, there's There's an item that will make your bolts constantly replenish, but we're a turn or two away from that. Yeah, so Sean Woody, I don't have a phone, and so I wanted to have my morning coffee while I play my idle clicker, and I was like, oh, screw it, I'll just go live. And I was asking chat if they think that phone insurance is a ripoff. I think it is, so I don't get it. It's always amounted to more than what the repair shop charges me to get my phone repaired. So I always just don't bother. Oh, we're gonna find a golden egg and combine it with this later. So let's grab that right now. And then we'll hit play, hit fight. Yes.
Your last breath was poetry.
I got my everything bagel with avocado and everything seasoning on it. Pretty yummy stuff. What's this gonna go to? Oh, I don't want to make a spear. I want to make a rat out of that. Oh, I can make a rat right now. What am I doing? I could have been making a rat that whole time. That was dumb. And then I think once that happens, I can combine that guy. Oh, I want to do a bone guy to combine with that. And then the soul stone. Wow, that's got a long ways to go. I need a lot more rats. I refuse to pay for insurance. I've dropped my phone several times and just pay. Who trusts insurance companies? That's right. I'm not a big fan of insurance. I understand the principle, right? You're spreading around the damage that could be done by people and mitigating it by averaging it out over large groups of people. And you take what that average cost is and you spread that across everybody else and then charge a little bit more to make some money off of it. And it can technically work. It can mitigate big damage. So if something really bad happens to me, it's mitigated by my insurance, and everybody is essentially paying for it over time, ahead of time. The thing is that I'm very careful. I'm a pretty smart person, and on average, I do better than most people because I drive the speed limit, I follow the rules, I pay attention, etc., etc. I take precautions. And so on average, I have less bad shit happen to me than most people. And so if I just put my portion of what I would pay in insurance, whether it be homeowners or car insurance or phone insurance or whatever, and I set that aside, when bad shit happens, I usually have plenty of money set aside for my problem, as long as I can go a ways. And on average, I, as a careful person, end up saving a lot more money that way. I mean, you still gotta have to have insurance for certain things, right? Because somebody's insurance salesman brother had a politician sister, and they said, hey, make a law that says people have to buy my insurance. And maybe that's a good thing on average, I don't know. I'm a greedy American capitalist, so. These are actually cool to make this guy. An Aristorat. There's so many things you can do with rats now. They really built it out. We can put this over here. We'll grab another gun. I don't really like the placement of that gun right there. Let's do this. Ah, that wasn't supposed to happen. I want to go here, 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 up top, because the way the stars go down, I'm going to grab more that way. Okay. The post. Dial into a meeting. Oh no. Hope it's a good one. I used to hate those envoy calls. At first I was like so excited to go on an envoy call, and then I was like, this is just work. This is just me being forced to listen to a bunch of shit I don't want to hear and can't tell anybody about anyway. Really didn't like the envoy calls. We're gonna lock that one in for the next round. We're gonna lock in this. And we're gonna lock in this. Ooh, I'm gonna lock in that for my potion. I'm gonna make a stamina potion, and it's gonna be full force there once I get that sausage in it. Which might get me. I think I'm gonna run out of steam. Oh, no, we got her.
Poetry.
Okay. Put you over here. We're gonna build a quantity of bolts there. Room might fit. How high is our stamina usage? 2? Oh man! That's brutal. Okay. This looks weird. Noxious Lantern. Start of combat, 5 poison. Poison's one of my favorite. Every second you get 1 damage for every stack of poison, and it doesn't deplete unless it's cleansed, right? Every 2.2 seconds, which is really fast, inflict 2 more. Poison on your opponent triggers 0.1 second faster than normal. This actually goes really well with the build that we have going on, all these arrows. Here's the thing. These gloves, every 4.8 seconds, the starred bolts gain 1 quantity. And 5% crit chance. Every 5 seconds, they get 5% more crit chance, and they gain quantity, so they never run out, and you can keep firing the whole match. These are poison arrows on hit. They inflict 2, and my guns are every 2.6 and 2.6 seconds, the guns fire. So if I go the glove route, they continue to add poison at almost the same rate as the lantern throughout the entire match. The lantern is only gonna inflict 2, where my poison bolts are gonna, each one is going to inflict 2, so that's 6. You get way more poison damage by going with the gloves than you do with the Noxious Lantern. So we're gonna go with the gloves. And then I got this, so I can place the gloves in here. So all 3 bolts are lit up, that's gonna work well. Got my sausage in there with all my food. When I get a water potion, I can turn this into 1 big potion that only takes up 2 squares instead of 6, and it'll work better. What's up, cleaning agent? And I don't have enough money for the repeater, so we're just gonna hit fight and see how this goes. I should be able to poison the heck out of this lady. Not to mention, this thing is gonna be stealing her health and gaining me vampirism. Should do fine.
She stole a smile and my heart responded. She's everything I never knew I
Swift,
wanted.
silent, sacred.
Clean, we were just talking about how excited we all are for our rating tonight.
My kind of glamorous.
How every human being in the world is just dying to review Neverending Story 2. Buddy, I don't know if I can sit through 3 in time to make it tonight. I've had it kind of queued up on a screen. I don't have my phone, so I gotta either watch it on the TV in the house or come in and watch it on one of the computers in the studio. Because I can't even steal my wife's laptop right now. I go to, let's take this one and we're gonna turn it upside down. I'd like to just rip the Band-Aid off and do them both tonight and get it over with, but I just don't know. We're still doing 2 seconds. We could use another banana just in case. We're gonna have plenty of room. Her build out doesn't do much. And give me some cheese so I can find some rats. There's a singular rat and a good backpack. I'm gonna save those for next time and click fight. See if we can beat the witch again. Hey, is it just me? Or does Bastion's dad in number 2 looked like a cross somewhere between Chandler from Friends and Bruce Campbell from Army of Darkness, right? Like when I first saw him, now I was reading the pre-credits so I knew who was who, and I knew he wasn't either of those people. But when I saw him, I was like, what? Is that a young Bruce Campbell? Is that a thin Chandler? Is that a coked out Chandler? Let's grab a rat. We'll grab a backpack. We'll put the rat in the backpack. There we go. Not a whole lot going on here. There's another broom that we're supposed to be buying. We'll buy it and then immediately sell it and waste the money. Fight again. Movie 3 flies by. You love it. You fucking liar. You fucking liar. I know you're lying. The movie, I haven't seen 3, but actually, I saw part of the trailer for 3. I think I have seen number 3 as a kid. I think I saw it. I don't remember any of it, but as I watch it, I go, this looks familiar to me. The bully in 3 kind of looks like a young Jack Black off the trailer. I know it's not. Again, they got like all these look-alike people. So we'll have to see. We're gonna sell that broom because we don't actually want it. There's the cheese. All right. I can put these rats. Yeah, I better do that. Better off to have the rats facing better. That's no good. Ooh, this potion's cool. Turns it into a fire arrow. That'll be fun. We'll do that. Also, we want this one. We can buy this one right now. That's gonna go to the black rat. Once I get a second rat and they combine, I'll get a black rat going there. That'll be cool. And then we got another auto fire thing and another good backpack, which I can use to replace one of my old backpacks. I'm out of coffee and running out of time, but we'll probably finish this up. Kind of a short stream. I was just here to share my morning cup of coffee with y'all.
Silent, sacred.
It is Jack Black? Okay, 3 might have gotten just a little bit better then. All right. I did not know that, so that's actually pretty cool. Let's go with the auto clicker on that guy. That guy's gonna be going every 10% faster attacks. He's gonna be getting 20% faster. That's gonna be cool. Let's do this one in the bottom corner here. Boop. Go. And what do I want that for? Oh, I can combine that with the cheese to make it super cheese and get more rats. That's a good idea. Let's do that. Oh, you know what I could do? I could sell these bolts for some decent money and just get that thing this turn, have my super cheese that much sooner. Let's go to. I could do a boom slang. I think that's one of my quests, isn't it? A boom slang, that's right. So let's save this. We'll make a boom slang out of that broom. I knew I was saving that broom for something. Gotta get you excited somehow, yeah, because I wasn't really feeling it till now. Now I know it's Jack Black. Man, I just watched the Minecraft movie the other day, and I was impressed with that one. Oh, the witch burned us. Our first defeat, oh no. All right, we got fire arrows, we got super cheese, we got that. We're gonna get our bat going here. Oops, I don't have enough for the bat yet. But we do have enough for this. That's good. Okay. What's up, Wonderful D? We're on day 1 of turning shit around and being positive and overcoming a bad week. Day 1, it all starts right here, right now, folks. Well, maybe not with this game, but, you know. Hey, all right, we don't really need a boom slang for anything, although we can combine a boom slang with a poison rat and make Fang the Rattle Slang. I love the names. Which kind of goes with our poison build, so maybe that's not a terrible thing. We're gonna get the bat. I need more rats, just straight up I need more rats though. Ask and you shall receive. There's 1 brown rat to make a black rat, and then it'll combine with the red rose to make the rat romancer, and the rat romancer is gonna combine with my red bat to make Count Ratula. I love these names. This new rat loadout build stuff that they have, it's fantastic. I could upgrade a backpack, I guess. We could do that. We can upgrade a backpack slot. Go. Keep that there. I don't really need the bananas anymore. Look, I'm at 128. I'm doing okay as far as the stamina goes. I'll sell this. I don't need any more quivers of arrows. We got plenty. I need more guns. I need to upgrade this one. And then I'll be doing better. Ooh, I can make more fire potion arrows. I don't need more arrows though. I don't have the guns to support it. In fact, put this one up here so it's hitting it. There, now this one's getting all 3 of those, and this one's getting these 2. More cheese, please. Sure, why not? Nothing I need there. Another rat will queue it up, and there's the gun I've been whining I want. There it is. So next turn, we're gonna grab that stuff. The cheese looks gross. You can get chili cheese. You add a frost emblem to it or something, and it makes it chili cheese. Then it's really cool because it'll drop a random rat. It could be any rat from the list. So you can get some powerful rats that just drop on your way into the shop. I'm not gonna be able to build anything up because all these guys are combining already. There's a brown rat. This, we want you here because you're that. What if I do this? What if I put you here, you here, over here? There we go. You're only getting one of them. Damn it. Oh well. Oh, I can do this. Here, let's do that. There, and then I get both rats tagged and still put the bat down here. The bat's not a rat yet. Another broom. Okay, we'll buy it. I think we just completed that quest. There we go. And another brown rat. Well, shucks. Do that. And then this gun. Oh, we can move our auto clickers here. Not auto clickers, our auto triggers. Sorry. Those will combine. And then we want to lose is the thing. I want to lose so all this stuff combines, and it would be cool. I could put this over here, the bat down here. But we're probably gonna win. We're probably gonna win because it's sometimes so incredibly easy. I never even got to make my stuff into a potion, so all that space is hogged up down there. There's another red rose, we don't need it. Don't need that for the cheese. Looks like it. Come on, Nymphadora, beat us this time. I actually want to lose, so my stuff will combine. Oh, look at her go. She's got the haste building up. She's gonna go faster and faster. I got poison stacking on her, though. It's anybody's guess. Oh, Nymphadora pulls it out for the defeat. That's excellent. Not usual that I want to cheer myself on for losing, but there we go. Let's go and make Count Ratula. We could do a couple of brown rats. Let's go. Boop. We're gonna go boop and boop. More brown rats, always fun. What were we gonna do with this guy? Oh, we were gonna try and turn him into a, add him with a rat bane. I don't think, no matter what I do, oh, there's the golden egg finally. No matter what I do, I'm not gonna be able to get that Count Ratula up to whatever it was that I wanted to do with it. The Rat Lich is not going to be a death howl because I don't have enough health to die and get my stuff to combine in time. We missed the boat on that one. We're either gonna win or we're gonna die before we get to the rat howl. Keep clicking through here. Oh, another egg! Yay! We'll do that. It's not gonna do anything unless we die, but whatever. Oh, and another gun. We could use another gun. Why not? That's gonna combine and make an even better gun. So we got some stuff happening. This guy's gonna lose. We're gonna beat this guy. He doesn't hold up to my poison arrows very well. They never put
lost
cleansing on the barbarian builds for some reason. You gotta, if you're gonna do the barbarian build, you gotta have some cleansing. That's what his weakness is. See, so we won, dang it. I didn't get to see all the stuff combined. Gold rank, unlock some stuff. What can we do? A serpent death bolt? It's just a totally unique, oh, it's a unique, okay. 14 to 22 damage, inflict 2 poison, trigger an extra attack on either starred boomslangs or starred red widows. So I want to build red widows and boomslangs with this guy. On shop entered, use 6 gold, get 1 boomslang or 1 red widow. Okay, so it'll cost you a lot of gold to have this thing in your inventory, but you will start amassing the boomslangs and red widows, star them out, and you'll be getting double, triple attacks for this. I wish I could see the star pattern for this thing. And our goodies. All right, let's click red dots, and then we're probably gonna raid out if I can go to work. Flaming the red dots, my favorite thing. What's going on, Foss? So you guys played Headliners lately? I barely check Discord right now because I don't have my phone. I was telling chat earlier, trying to go to bed without your cell phone nearby is like panic attack inducing. Gemforged War Pick. All right, finally I can build this thing because the red gem for Dwarf. That's cool. Relics. How many do I have? Doesn't say. How many am I mining? Oh, 21. I'm not gonna go through 21 of these. Screw that. I will crank it up to 25 when I get 25, and I'll do it then. How do I back out of this screen? Where's the back arrow? Where's the back arrow? How do I get back out of here? Oh, duh. Forgot that. Oh, it doesn't matter. We're out of here anyway. All right. That's it, folks. I'm gonna go mow some lawns and ride my new mower. Hot chick in the kitchen. I'm sending you guys to Bayou XX. She's just chatting as well. She looks so hot she might be an AI character. I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure if that's a real human being. Oh, that's a real human being. She's just very pretty. Okay. She's just really pretty. Anyway, we're gonna raid over there. She's only got a few people watching, so hang out, see if she's any good, let me know. I'll probably give her a follow. No waifu for me, thanks. It's not waifu, it's some attractive woman in the kitchen. And not like grossly attractive. When I saw hot chick in the kitchen, let's get roasting, I was thinking it would be something like overly done, but she's just an attractive young lady in the kitchen, so I'm curious what she's cooking. All right, everybody, thank you for joining me this morning. I will be back tonight for our rating. That's going to be on the Monguli Show's stream, so you can catch me there going over at least the Neverending Story 2, Neverending Story 3 if I can do it, but we'll see. And